Hey guys, it's Lindsay, and today I am reviewing the Rustoleum Outdoor Fabric Paint in the color turquoise, and I am painting a lumbar outdoor pillow. And I'm going to show you my thoughts. I'm going to show you all the details about this outdoor fabric paint. So here's the outdoor cushion. It's just a small lumbar cushion that I'm going to be spray painting. You can see I've got my gloves ready. I've got the Rustoleum Outdoor Fabric Paint. I bought this at Walmart. The first thing you're going to want to do, and the directions say to shake it really well. They say to shake it for a minute. Don't skimp on that. When they say to shake it for a long time, there's a good reason. So after you've shaken the can and heard the little ball rattle for at least a minute, that's when you know it's ready to be used. So grab your gloves, grab your mask, and make sure the surface is clean and dry. I've already wiped it down with soapy water. It has dried overnight. And make sure you're outside in a well-ventilated area, and then you're going to start to spray. Now, the first thing I noticed when I sprayed the fabric paint was it's still very see-through, which is normal. I knew it was going to take a few coats. You can see in certain areas I was a little heavy-handed. I sprayed probably a little more than I should in some areas, and that's okay. I'll show you that in a minute. But spray even, consistent coats. Even if you can see through it, it's going to take a few different passes. So just even, consistent coats. Don't let it puddle anywhere. Like, even if you think you need more in certain areas, just wait till it dries and then do another coat. I'm going to show you on this first pillow. You can see on the left side that I did a little too much, and I'm going to show you another view here in a second where you can see the paint dripping. And that was my mistake. I did a little too much on the left side. On the right side is perfect. It should, see, you can see where I let it puddle. So it's dripping a little bit. That's okay. Lesson learned, so you guys won't make the same mistake. But on the right side, it looks pretty good. That should soak in and that should dry fairly well. So hopefully on the next coat, it should cover it a lot better. I'm going to let that dry for an hour. It says an hour dry to the touch. And after an hour, I'm going to come back and put the second coat on, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. So here they are dry. It's been about an hour. You're going to want to make sure the surface is clean, fully dry, and it looks like it is. So next, what you're going to do is you're going to lay your pillows flat again, or your surface, whatever you're spray painting, flat again. You're going to want to shake your can for another minute. Okay, make sure you shake it again for a full minute. Once you're done shaking your can, you're going to do the same thing again. You're just going to spray long, even, light coats on the cushions. And I've learned the hard way that I sprayed a little too much the first time on one of the pillows. So just long, even, light coats. Even if you have to do 5 coats versus 2, better too many coats that are light than one puddled coat that's hard to dry and it drips. So I'm going to spray one more even, light coat, and then we're going to let that dry. Now this is probably going to take 3 or 4 coats. I'm fully aware of that. And the thing is, it's really going to take more, because when I'm done with this side, I'm going to have to flip it over and do the other side. And that's okay. That's, painting fabric it's time consuming. It's labor intense. It's time consuming. So you just have to be patient. All right, guys, I'm going to give you a little update. This is 5 coats. It is 5 light coats of this spray paint, and you can still see through it. I can still see the pattern. So it's going to take quite a few more coats than I thought, and it's probably going to take at least 1 more can of that, which isn't cheap, but I'm hoping it'll look good. I mean, so far it feels soft. It still feels like fabric. All right, guys, so here is the final product. This took 6 coats. And looking at it from here, you can kind of still see the stripes if you look real hard. I didn't want to do any more. The fabric was starting to feel a little bit tough, so I still wanted it to maintain that cushion, that soft feel. So how much product did it take? It took 1.5 cans to completely cover this. And I say completely cover, but you can kind of still see the stripes. So you could have done more, but I feel like if I did any more, it would have started to feel hard, and I still wanted it to feel like a pillow. So would I buy it again? I'm not real sure. I think one mistake I made was trying to spray paint over a pattern. If I did it again, I would spray paint over a solid color, not a pattern, because a solid color is going to be much easier to cover than a pattern or stripes or something that's not solid. That's it, guys. I hope you've learned a few things about Rustoleum's outdoor fabric paint, and I hope this will help you decide if you need to use it and it'll be right for your project. Thanks for watching.